coming back to web space, so you have done the Inside Age, you have been a part of first season of Four More Shorts, you have done Kaushiki, right? So, how do you think that web space opens doors for the talented actors, the young actors, a lot?
I like how you keep saying young actors. The web space has opened a lot of doors for old actors, like never before.
Everyone.
But the web space, because it's been such a boom. It's been an explosion. Like if you go on the highway, on both sides you will see hoardings of just the web shows. And hardly any films. So, and it's just something that I realized last week. So I was like, my God, it's really like a revolution of kinds, and I think it's really generated employment for everyone. Not only actors but also writers and directors and technicians and your daily wage
Definitely.
laborers. Every single person associated with filmmaking has newer avenues of employment. Newer kinds of stories are being told.
Correct.
Hence, various kinds of newer kinds of characters are being explored. It's not only just your star-driven. It's not anymore that you see only a few faces on the hoardings or on posters. You see so many different kinds of actors, and actors who would only get work before as the supporting cast, or the as they say, or as the as character artists. I mean, I don't know why they say it, because every part is a character that you play. But people who would not typically be seen as leads, in a film setup, they're all the leads in the web shows, because producers are not only looking at a box office opening, and those your first Friday, Saturday, Sunday is not the only reason why certain
Yeah.
people are being cast, right? So
Definitely.
I think it's opened up doors for everything, and it's a great time.
Yeah.
It's a great time for stories, really,
Great
for
place
good
for
content.
exploring new things.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right. And what is your opinion about the self-censorship when it comes to web?
I have always been extremely critical about any kind of censorship when it comes to art, any form of art, so definitely a complete no-no. I don't think even our CBFC, which is a certification board, should censor content, because it's really not in the purview of their work. And I feel if a filmmaker wants to portray a certain thing in the way he wants to or she wants to, they should have complete right and complete, just they should be the one deciding how the film should look and be. But having said that, people are talking about censorship in OTT, but I really don't think that's going to happen, because there are certain things that you can't show and you shouldn't show, which is part of the guidelines, which is child pornography. Why would you show it? Something which is stupidly violent, to sensationalize stuff, or something which is discriminating, or puts any group in bad light. But why would you do it? So
Definitely.
you have to be politically correct, and you have to be sensitive towards everybody when you represent them. But apart from that, I don't think there should be any censorship. I don't think it's happening in the web. That's my humble opinion.
Right. And coming from the non-film background, now you look back at your journey, now you look back and you sum up your journey, how has your perception towards the entertainment industry changed?
How has my perception changed? Actually, I didn't have much of a perception, because I didn't think about it much. I only knew that I don't know anybody here, so I have to be good to get work. And that's why I went to FTI. One, to know whether I'm cut out for it or not. Two, because that's only seemed like a legitimate way of coming into Bombay, and because you really don't know anybody. And I think that's the best thing I've done. Going to the institute, and also becoming aware of things I'm good at, things I'm not good at, things I should be working on more. But I didn't really come with any set perception, because that's not the kind of person I am. But I don't even think that's very useful, because if you have to survive in some place, you have to be open. And with a set perception, you're not always open. You come with
Exactly.
your your mind space, and you're like, already caught up with what you think and your opinion of the place and people. So then you can't really move on and just do the job. I have gotten to know people in the industry which make the industry, and I've had a great time. I think people are very respectful. I think people are very, there's genuine appreciation for talent, and work. It gets frustrating sometimes because, there are times when you're like, how many times do I have to prove myself, or why am I not getting these parts, and why am I only getting these parts, or why can't I be, getting the roles of the protagonist in every single film that I like watching, or with every single filmmaker. Those kind of things happen. There are people who come and tell you, oh, we love your work, we'd love to work with you. Now I've started saying, so now work. No, don't keep telling me. So those kind of things. But I think people are genuinely very warm, and I think and there is a sense of belonging, and
Definitely.
I think it's there is also a sense of acceptance, which is quite beautiful.
Right. And as you said, roles. So what are the type of roles that you really want to do?
I want to do all roles,
Okay.
all characters.
All the
I want to
characters.
work with every single good filmmaker in the world, and I want to work with in every single language possible.
Oh,
I want
wow.
to do Korean films and Hungarian films and Chinese films, and no, and it's not a joke. I genuinely want to.
Wow.
And American
something
films
different.
and European films and Indian films. I want to work with every single. I want to get to a place where all the directors I love, they would be like, oh, we want to collaborate with her. That'll be cool. Yeah, but I'm very hungry. I'm dying to work with everyone good.
Right. And as you said, apart from Article 15 and FOMO shots, what are other projects you're working on right now?
I'm working on lots. Last year was amazing. So I have 2 films coming out this year. I won't tell you which ones. But 2 films coming out this year, and then I had done a British series that's coming out, and obviously FOMO shots. I have Inside Edge 2 coming out this year. 3 I'm shooting for right now. In FOMO shots 2, Article 15. Yeah. So
A lot of things.
yeah, stuff is happening. I told you it's a good time.
Then all the best for your
Thank
good
you
time.
so
It
much.
was
Thank
great
you.
talking to
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.